What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is HTYdesigns, and today I got a Photoshop and Cinema 4D tutorial for you guys on making sure you're looking at right now, and that is a custom 3D watermark. Like I said, we're going to be using Photoshop and Cinema 4D, and all the materials you're going to need except for the programs will be down in the description for you to download free of charge, of course. So to start off, open up a new project in Photoshop with 1280 by 720. That is width by height, by the way. And you're going to want a blocky font for this. I'm using Xyrod. Like I said, you can download it in the description for free. If you want to use a different font, that's fine, but I suggest one that has like flat edges. It makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to be doing a HTY like you saw in the beginning there. You can do whatever you want. I recommend it to be between 2 to 4 letters. You won't want to get it too long. And just type whatever you're going to type, and then spread it or resize it to make it bigger. To resize, just hit Control T or Command T and drag it out. Hold Shift while you're dragging it out to keep the aspect ratio. That is a good tip. And the first thing you're going to do is click on the layer, right click on the layer, and go to Rasterize Type. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. The next thing is click on the rectangular marquee tool. And if you have more than one letter, which I'm assuming you do, just highlight the second letter and the second letter only and hit Control X and then Control V, because that'll separate that and put it on a separate layer. Now click on the original layer again and do it to the third letter if you have one. Just do the same thing, highlight it, Control X, Control V. And if you have a fourth letter or a fifth letter, do it to those. Now you can pause the video and just take care of that. And then we'll continue on. So what we want to do right now is connect all the letters together, and to do that we're gonna first start with the T. So make sure whatever layer the T is on, or whatever your second letter is on, is selected, and have the move tool selected, and just drag it over. And you can really put it wherever you want, just kind of match it up. I'm gonna put it right about there. That looks good, but you can see there's a big bunch of T hanging out right here, and that just doesn't look good. So what I'm going to do here is make sure the T layer is selected. Take your rectangular marquee tool, just highlight that part that's sticking out and hit delete, and I'll just take care of that. Then hit Control D to get rid of the marquee. And there, now it's all looks all good. So next thing you want to do is bring the Y over. Make sure your move tool is selected and the Y is selected. Then just drag it over, and I'm going to put it about there. You're going to want to put more time placing it. Obviously I'm rushing since this is a tutorial, but you want it to look good. So, and once again we got some T hanging out, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that just like we did before. And there you go, that's the basic shape. Hopefully whatever you're making looks something like this. If not, just pause the video and spend some time making it look good. Now we got to take this and get it into Cinema 4D, and how we're going to do that is we're going to go to Paths. If you don't have that little Paths button, just go to Window and click on Paths, and it should pop up. And click down on the bottom, you'll see this little button right here that is Create New Path, and it's an empty path. So what you're going to want to do is take your pen tool and just go around the outside of it, and just completely go over the whole thing, and then you'll end up right back here. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll start it back up when I am done. A quick tip for when you are going around it with the pen tool: when you get to an edge like this where you got to bend it, after you finish bending it like so, make sure you hold Alt and click on the anchor that you just made. You have to do that before moving on, or it will mess up. I just thought I'd let you guys know about that quick tip. So I'm going to pause it again. Alright, so once you finish, you should see the outline of it around your drawing, or your watermark if you will. And if you're using a B or an O or something like that that has a hole in it, once you finish the outline, just go ahead and do the hole or whatever's left over on the same path. Do not make a new one. Make sure it's on that path. And once you get that done, you want to go to File, Export, Path to Illustrator, and just name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it Untitled, yeah. And then you're going to want to go over to Cinema 4D. And if you have a Light Studio, here's where you're going to open it. I'm using a Light Studio that you can download in the description, completely free. It's Text Lightroom. No, I don't want to do it. Just click OK because the plugins don't really matter. I don't know why it said I already have them open, and just delete those 4 texts that are there, and just to get them out of the way because they're not necessary. Now you want to go to File, Merge, and you want to go to wherever you saved your logo to, which for me is right here down at the bottom, and open that up and just click OK. Don't change anything right there, and you'll kind of see it up here in the corner. So what you're going to want to do is go to this little button right here. It's like a cube inside a cube, and click Extrude NURBS. Now drag this onto the Extrude NURBS and it'll become 3D. And if you click the Extrude NURBS, you can now move it around to wherever you want. And there's our watermark, but you can see it is kind of big, so we're going to shrink it down and drag it back to the center. That looks like it'll fit just fine. Now we're going to make it kind of bevel it, pop out a little more, so make sure Extrude NURBS is clicked, go to caps and change it to fillet cap and fillet cap. That just kind of adds a nice pop to it. And now if you want to change the color, it's simple. Just go to this first material right here and double click on it and click on color, make sure that one is, and just change the color to whatever you want. I'm going to go with a green, and some other effects I would suggest adding is reflection, and lower it down to about 20%, sorry, and glow, but make sure the outer strength you lower down to about 150%, otherwise it'll be way too strong. And then just drag that on there, and now if you preview it, it'll look, now let's just wait for it to render out. It'll look like this. Your little Photoshop creation has come to life. It's glowing, it looks really good, and that's how you make your own custom watermark in Photoshop and Cinema 4D. If this tutorial helped you, please hit that like button, show me some appreciation. And if you have any tutorial suggestions that you want to see, definitely leave a comment and I'll do my best to get it done. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm HTYdesigns. Hopefully this helped you. Peace.